All right, another car video. This is going to be actually the video that I recorded after the video about the Alita Army stance on the Captain Marvel rivalry. But I'm probably going to upload this one first. So even though I'm recording this second, it's probably going to upload first. And in this video, I want to discuss what the Alita Army is. And I'm not going to, I may talk a little bit, I guess, about just the ambiguous idea of the Alita Army, but I just specifically wanted to talk about what it literally is. So the Alita Army, what is it literally? Is it just a hashtag, as some people would say? Those people who would say that Alita Army is just a hashtag are not people who have been part of Alita Army from the beginning. They may have been Alita fans, or they may have been fond of the movie, a fan of the movie, supportive of the movie, but they were not Alita Army. So the reason why we were really, I guess, not too keen on the defining Alita Army is that we didn't want to set limitations on who could identify as Alita Army. And for the most part, I think that's pretty much still the idea. We don't want to set limits. We don't want to, as I have been accused of doing, gatekeep Alita Army. But at the same time, those who have been part of the movement from the beginning, who are in these daily interactions with each other, daily discussions with each other, mostly on Twitter, because that's where we began, or that's where Alita Army began. We were a group of people who had come together on Twitter in support of Alita Battle Angel. This is before we even had the hashtag Alita Army. And we came together in support of Alita, and we agreed to conduct ourselves in a certain way for the better of Alita. But basically the whole thing is, once you have a group of people who become sort of bonded in that way, who speak, who have been communicating daily for months, who have been sort of just joined together in one sort of focus, it's not just a hashtag anymore. It's a movement. It's a community. Alita Army is, I don't want to go as far as to say a family. No, but it's a community of people. It's not just a hashtag. And so naturally, if you want to talk about what Alita Army literally is, there is an actual limitation on what that can define. But of course, we extend it and say anybody can be Alita Army. If you're a fan and you're supporting the movie, and you want to get that sequel, and you're going above and beyond. I mean, yes, if you want to say you're Alita Army, yeah, you're Alita Army. Nobody can really tell you that you're not. However, once again, when these people who have been part of it from the beginning and who were there, who before we even had a hashtag, before a leader and Mike, I can't remember, was it? And I'll give you a screenshot of his name. I never really can't remember how to pronounce his name. Before they said, "Hey, let's start calling ourselves Alita Army." Before that, we were already Alita Army before we had the hashtag, and we were a specific group of people, a very specific group of people on Twitter, who were taking over threads, movie threads especially, like an army. So this is what Alita Army literally is. And when you tell these people that they have no right or no claim to say how or what is done in the name of their hashtag, to tell them you don't own this, it's just a hashtag, I can do what I want with it. To me, that's supremely disrespectful. But I don't want to get into all that. I just wanted to talk about what Alita Army literally is. So yes, it is literally a specific group of people on the internet. And yeah, Alita Army. Some of us are on YouTube, and so we have branched off into YouTube. And some of us are on Instagram, and so when we go to these different places, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, we also take the Alita Army hashtag with us. And but I mean, just understand that this was a thing that started on Twitter with a very specific group of people. I don't know how many of us it was, but it was definitely. Uh, I remember most of the faces, not the faces, but the avatars and the names of the people who were there back in March and February and whatnot. And so we, um, yeah, we branched off into these other places, and now other people are starting to pick it up. And a lot of people think, well, it just means you're an Alita fan. Well, you can identify as a Alita Army if you're an Alita fan, but it is literally more than that. Now we have been recognized by the official Alita movie account and John Landau and Rosa Salazar, but and that is very important to us. So people should not take that away from us. So please understand the way we feel about it. Please be respectful to us, please. All right, excuse the interruption. I had to actually pick up my daughter, and now I'm at home. But to continue where I left off, this hashtag, this movement, Alita Army, it didn't just come out of nowhere. This is what I'm saying, and the reason why I care so much is because I've just spent months, right, months putting time and energy into supporting not just Alita but the community. So months of time and energy trying to just be the really to serve people, to serve Alita, to serve the people who were hashtag Alita Army. And if you were to come along and say you don't own it, you don't have any say in what I do with your hashtag, that to me that feels like you're really spitting in the people's faces who made the hashtag what it is. It wasn't just me, but I know just just looking at this from my perspective, I know that other people also did the same thing. I can say I can take what I did and apply that to other people and say these people also gave their time. They also gave their energy into making Alita Army what it is. And now people want to come along and say, I'm going to use your hashtag to do this and that, and you don't own it. Don't gatekeep, this and that. You're spitting in our faces, okay? And you did nothing to help build this thing, and now you're coming along. And guess what? When it's done, when you have used it, you're going to cast it aside. I guess I'm getting specific about who I'm talking about. I'm not trying to, but these people who have not been there are going to use the hashtag, and when they're done, they're going to cast it aside. But it's too. It means it is our identity online. So we're not going to just use this hashtag and just throw it away when it's no longer of use to us, because this is who we are online. And we have been mocked for being as we have as well. They accuse us of being a cult. Where there are people who online who think, it seems like they think of nothing else other than how quote unquote weird Alita Army is. The Alita stands. So this is more than just a hashtag. It is literally a community of people who are just extremely devoted to Alita Battle Angel and to the success of Alita Battle Angel and Rosa Salazar. And by extension, It goes to all those people who want to identify also as a leader army and support in any way they can to help the movie and and Rosa Salazar and things like that. So without beating a dead horse, I think that pretty much sums it up. So thank you all for listening and listen to the next part of this, please. Thank you.